Hey everybody, Brainzane here, back with the viewer mailbag, and what a haul this time around, folks. I cannot wait to open the multitude of packages inside and the handful of letters as well. My number one goal with this video is to not cry. But y'all make it real hard, you understand? We begin with some more doodles from Sean in Indiana, and I love this first one I open up here. It's the new Monday Night Wars between the XWF and Raw. I love the tagline for XWF. It could have been something. Honestly, at this point, it's a toss-up as to who would win on Monday nights. If you could go back in time to watch any match in person, what would it be? That's a tough question. There are a lot of great matches from the past I would love to have witnessed in person. I would love to have seen Andre and Hogan at WrestleMania 3, just to be in that sea of humanity in Pontiac, to witness the body slam heard around the world. What the? A penny for your thoughts. In this letter, I included a few tchotchkes, like a WWE magazine subscription flyer, and there's a note next to it saying, I lost the flyer, sorry. So literally, all that's in this envelope is this letter and a penny, and it says, also in your last video, you asked people to stop sending you money, so in this letter, I have included some money. Yes. One shiny penny. Have you ever considered reviewing the Super Mario Bros. Super Show? I'd love to go back and just watch the Super Show, because as a kid and someone who loved like Nintendo at the time and loved Super Mario Bros., I loved that there was a cartoon about it, but I never knew like where to find it. I didn't understand TV listings at the time. Oh, got something from Mike, who's a longtime Patreon backer and quite a presence on the Facebook page, by the way. This is a very unconventional envelope. He literally folded a piece of paper up in multiple ways. Oh boy. A bunch of trading cards and a Hollywood, yes, a Hollywood Hogan for President sticker. This is a collector's item. This is during like the 4 or 5 months Hogan left TV, or if even that long. I don't even know it was that long, where he retired because he was going to pursue a presidential run, and then he came back into the finger poke of doom. Oh, more classic cards here. Oh, these are from the old bubblegum packs. I actually had a whole bunch of these when I did the wrestling food taste test with Jay Biggs many years ago. I sold the rest of the packets at that next WrestleCon in Dallas. So it's cool to get a few of these back. It's great to get someone else's insight on some of the shows I've seen, especially New Blood Rising. I hated that event so bad, I did a vlog on my YouTube channel many years ago, and I went off on Russo. Your reviews help me de-stress after my 10-hour shifts at HelloFresh, and it puts me in a good mood. Side note, hook me up with a sponsorship, Trevor. I recently released my first book, Night Agent, Dawn of Darkness, a horror story that's a love letter to the golden era of cinema. While I'm working on sequels to that book, I'm also working on a wrestling-themed story. The title or working title is called The Turnbuckle Rodeo, the Cody Dallas story. Well, thank you very much for the letter and the cards, Trevor. I look forward to seeing your wrestling book when it comes out. Okay, I believe I'm done with the letters now, so I'm gonna move on to these packages. First one comes from Eric in San Francisco. Hope all is well. I enjoy your work at the APW shows. I also have the videos on YouTube. Hope you can do something with these photos. This is really cool. These are actually pictures of me and the Classic Connection in action from APW shows. Here's one of me giving a thumbs up to somebody. I don't know who it is. Oh man, here's me, a shot of me and Lucian D. Light facing off at the Cow Palace. Oh, this is a picture from just moments before Dave Dutra hits me with a DDT after I had my pants pulled down by him. That was fun. Oh, here's the pants down again. What am I doing here? It looks like I'm doing a weird dance in this one. I can't wait to have this photoshopped in me on top of some other weird things. These are great. These are such fun pictures. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Eric. Oh, I love this one of me on the turnbuckle here. Eric, thank you so much for all these great pictures. Next time you see me at an APW show, I owe you some merch, man, so thank you very much. Ooh, this comes from Jungle Bob Enterprises, so I like the name already, but I love the shipping name here. Brainzane from wrestlingwithwregret. Was this Jungle Bob or Big Hoss McGraw who sent this to me? This is a box of giant Canadian Nightcrawler fish bait. Wow, I got some boxed up worms. Just here, worms in a box. Thank you, Jungle Bob. I have no idea what to do with these. A collectibles place in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Home to one Ian Riccaboni and that lady who won that WrestleMania contest back in 2000. Ooh, that smells nice. Some Jeff Cannonball soap. Jeff Cannonball is a deathmatch wrestler. You have the multiple layers of soap here. There's like a purple glitter layer. There's red, orange, there's clear. What a unique piece of wrestling merchandise. I've seen wrestlers put their names and merchandise so many different things, but soap, this has got to be the first of its kind I've ever seen, like wrestling soap. But you know what it's missing, Jeff? It needs a little chip in there so we can talk to you. Oh my God, it's a box full of figs. Figures, that is. I can't tell if that's Vince or Shane, honestly. Actually, you know what? This kind of looks like a really angry Cody Rhodes when he had the black hair. We've got two of them though. Sick Undertaker figure here with the tattoos. It's Bob Holly, and you can tell because it has the Job Squad tights, but honestly it looks more like Crash. We've got, what is this? We got the Big Show. I'm the Big Nasty, and these are my giant leather pants. Yet another Undertaker, yet another Kane, and a big flop. Oh my God in heaven, what is this? Stone Cold. What? Look how they massacred my boy. The Public Enemy Nitro Hot Rod truck. And for some reason Sting is on the back, like not even Public Enemy. It's a picture of Crow Sting. But you gotta have the Eric Bischoff car as well. Can't have the Public Enemy car without the Eric Bischoff car. Oh, this is super neat. It's like a block where it's got different pictures on it and you can kind of like flip it around and get different pictures. I had something like this from many years ago. It was like a Taco Bell toy for like the Star Wars re-releases in '97. And a very similar thing here, but this is cool. It's like a Shawn Michaels D-Generation X clicky blocky thing. I don't know what you call these. I'm not sure if I have a whole lot of room for these action figures, but I know a guy with an action figure arena in his house who does. Okay, I realize now this actually is Vince because the side of his pants says Mr. McMahon. You know, like how Vince always wore his own name on his gimmick. D, oh, I really wish I could understand your fucking name, dude. It's a D something. It's a D something from Columbus, Ohio. That's all I know. They've been conveniently labeled for me. One says soaps, and I'm getting 2 soaps at least in this run. Oh my God, I can't read metal font. What the fuck is this saying? Unsanctioned Pro. God, it's like one of those magic eye things. This is actually a DVD for Unsanctioned Pro. Hardcore Cup 2021, and I like how it's a DVD case, but the DVD is in an envelope. Oh, Akira is in this. You know what's cool about Akira? That dude messaged me years ago when he was telling me he was starting to train to wrestle, and I was trying to give him advice, and he sent me some matches, and I would try and offer critiques on them as best I could, and I was really flattered by that, and then I got to meet him in New York a couple years ago, and it's really cool to see how far Akira has come in the deathmatch sphere especially. So good on you, Akira. Congratulations on your success, and keep reaching for the stars, man. So these aren't wrestling related, but a fan named Joseph, who's reached out to me a lot before on Facebook and on Cameo, he sent me a couple of these pictures he himself has taken in Dayton, Ohio. This one, for instance, is one I like. It's got a nice little sunset with a bridge in the background. And then here's one of some pretty birds at a dock. Oh, this is really cool. There's like an 8x10. It looks to be signed by Kane. A really cool like, artistic rendering of the Big Red Machine. I love this picture. My hubby and I are big fans of your videos and recently joined your Patreon to help support the channel. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm definitely a big fan of this signed 8x10. The artwork on this is great. I love me some Kane, and so this is the perfect gift. Ooh! The strong smell of coffee awaits as I open this up. Wow, this is really cool. Kaiju Coffee. Thank you so much for this, Jeremy. I hate to admit, I'm not much of a coffee guy. We don't really drink coffee in the house, but I know a lot of friends who do like coffee and are always willing to try new blends and stuff. Oh no, it's another copy of Kaiju Mono, the movie starring Kota Ibushi and Minoru Suzuki. Enclosed, you will find the 2016 film Kaiju Mono, directed by Minoru Kawasaki. I will not tell you it's a good movie, but I found it to be fun as it delivered on what I wanted. A giant Kota Ibushi fighting a rubber-suited monster. Well, it's crazy. Now, I have had no fewer than 2 people in the last couple of months send me a copy of this movie, which means now, by YouTube law, I guess that means I have to review this at some point. Hey Brian, my cousin Spill and I are big fans. I love that you have a cousin named Spill. I sure hope you can find some use for this crap I'm sending you. Sincerely, Steven. Well, you know what? One man's crap is another man's not so much crap. Ooh, a cool WrestleMania 32 hat. Ooh, a nice Finn Balor little stuff. Oh, back when he was the Demon King. It's the Boss Time Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Sasha Banks style. Look at them wheels. We got a lot of like writing utensils here. Oh, cool, like a CMLL pen. And then you got all these different pencils with WWE stars on them. Very cool. I could save this for back to school shopping. And then finally, this is pretty cool. You got the old like Hasbro style line of figures WWE made. This one's like a Jeff Hardy on it. Very cool. Oh my God, another. This is great. So not only did I just get a Sasha Banks monster truck, I can have it go toe to toe with the Wrestling with Regret monster truck. I love this. The guy at the top and my name on the back. That is so cool and so fun. I would like to hear about your favorite vehicle moments in pro wrestling. A lot of the stuff Austin did in 1998 against Vince McMahon, like when he totaled Vince's car, filling it with cement, or when he drove over The Rock's brand new Lincoln Continental with like the monster truck, or the beer truck, or you know, the Zamboni. Those are classics. All right, the last package comes from Steve in New Jersey, and he's giving me some head. Hey Brian, I hope the surprise of a head in the box didn't bring him any deep-rooted trauma caused by the movie Seven. So the mask was worn by Ophidian in the first ever GCW Backyard Wrestling show. I gotta find a place to put this, but this is a really neat collectible item. Thank you very much, Steven, for sending this to me. Well, folks, that's been another great mailbag haul. Thank you once again. You know, every time I do these, I'm always blown away by your generosity and your kindness and your creativity in many of these cases. It's really cool to see what you guys can come up with. If you want to send me something to open or to read here on camera, send it to Brian Zane at 316 California Avenue, number 53, Reno, Nevada, 89509. Thank you once again, folks. I'm always blown away by what you guys send me, and I can't wait to see what the next haul's got in store. I'm Brian Zane, and I'll see you next time.